This is a timeless love reading. And we have someone being humble, little Leo energy. Doesn't mean these are the signs, it's just energy. And we have someone breaking through some tension. So there's been some tension, but I see some kind of, or breathe through the tension. So there's been some tension. Somebody needs to be humble. So it's somebody's pride may have gotten in the way here. They need to, there's been tension and someone needs to be humble. I see someone detoxing, so releasing all this energy, letting it go. Yeah, it's a healing energy. And I see someone pushing through insecurity, some Cancer energy. And we have speak the world into being. So there's a need to communicate. There's going to be some kind of communication here. So this is somebody who wants something to happen, but they need to speak to make it happen. I do feel someone has something to be proud of. This is someone who may be eating healthy, maybe stopping drinking, whatever it may be. But I also see someone's pride got in the way. So this is someone who's kind of healed or released something here. And it's an energy of someone who's been humbled or needs to be more humble here. Yeah, so some sort of a breakthrough too. So let's have a look. Tell me about this Taurus energy of someone being proud of themselves. So there is something to be proud of. So I see detoxing, stopping drinking, eating healthier, getting more sleep. It could be anything. So someone here has something to be proud about. And we have, a King of Wands. They may have Taurus in their chart. It's possible. Yeah, something to do with a house and a home. And we have a Queen of Wands. We have the Six of Pentacles. And, someone's insecurity, trapped in their head and their thoughts. And we have someone who needs to, so there's definitely a strong Taurus energy. This is someone assessing a situation. Someone who's been moving kind of slow, but it looks like they're kind of looking ahead. So it's somebody here who's going to, break free of a situation that they've been trapped in. It could be a lifestyle, a habit, drinking too much, working too much. It looks like a lot of focus on work. Whatever it is, something that's unhealthy. And it's a pattern. So that's definitely someone who's got something to be proud of. But I also see someone's pride has gotten in the way. So there's been a little tension between a couple people. Now this could be a married couple. But it has to do with reason to celebrate. So somebody here wants to celebrate. They want to reach out and talk to someone here. And I do feel this is someone who's, two people who aren't talking but thinking about each other, but also has to do with someone reaching out, and actually someone may have ignored somebody. They may have reached out and the other person didn't reciprocate. So this is someone going to break through here. There's some kind of a breakthrough. Let's see what's going on with this King of Wands. Somebody who's definitely, a little bit of pride and ego, definitely. It has to do with providing something here. So let's have a look at the King of Wands. Yeah, so someone here who obviously wasn't ready. They're focusing on themselves for some reason. Okay, and this is someone I feel does have something to be proud of, because I feel there could be a reason why someone didn't reach out or reciprocate, because they're healing. This is someone who wasn't ready. They were focusing on themselves, maybe their house, their home, their financial foundation. So, but yeah, someone's going to break free from some kind of habit here too. Yeah, so someone pushing through that fear. See, they're reflecting on this. They're leaving something behind. This is someone who's ready to go down this path. They're taking a leap of faith. So this is someone going to let go of some pride and ego too. This is someone who probably feels a little like a fool, but like I say, there's nothing wrong with me time, focusing on yourself until you're ready. Because I can see this here for a good time, not a long time. So this is often somebody who, maybe they party too much, whatever the situation. But it's someone who needs that me time. Okay, like I say, they're breaking a habit. They could, to me, it looks like someone who parties a lot. So it's somebody, and it's an energy of someone kind of growing up. They're going to push through any fear here. There's a reason to celebrate. They're ready to go down this path. Yeah, this looks like somebody here who took a risk to reach out and this person didn't reply. Why? Because they were focused on themselves. They had to focus on themselves and also their financial foundation. Yeah, I can see a few things here, yeah. Someone focusing on the wand. See, it's all about me. And I feel it's something they had to do, but then we have this other person here who's, like I say, they may have taken a risk and the other person didn't reciprocate. So it's all about this passion beginning. There's definitely a spark here. So I feel there's that spark, this passion beginning, someone who's ready to go for it. So it's two people who probably haven't been talking. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, detox, releasing. Yeah, look at, see, someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again, but they're trapped in their head, their thoughts. This is somebody here, their hands were tied. Yeah. Tell me about this Eight of Swords here. Yeah, so this is two people. This is two people who, I'm going to tell you, we got two people who need some change here. Two people who keep doing the same thing over and over again. Focus on the money. All work and no play. But it's like somebody here I feel is trying to, could be somebody who's trying to quit drinking, smoking, working too much, whatever it is. They can't be around anyone right now. But it's two people who can't stop thinking about each other at the same time. Tell me about this Page of Wands. Yeah, see, this is somebody who was on a little bit of a journey here. See, and it could be something to do with the past, whatever it is. But it's someone who's ready to go down this path now. It has to do with a house, a home, their financial foundation. There's some kind of, this person wants to celebrate this. I feel they want to reach out and talk to the other person. See, it has to do with harmony and balance, doing something just right. So obviously it wasn't the right time, but it's about doing something right. This is someone who wants to go about things the right way. So I do see harmony, justice. Yeah, someone here, see, there's that communication. Someone's manifesting. They now have everything they need to manifest their desire. So there's two people trying to manifest each other, but there's a lack of communication. This is someone here just focused on their house and home, doing the same thing over and over again. Rinse and repeat. This person too. Tell me about this Ace of Wands. Whoops. Yeah, so there's someone here definitely release and renew, healing. Someone's going through a healing. It could be detox, okay? But it really could be anything. Like I say, to me it looks like workaholic energy. All work, no play, doing the same thing over. So this is someone assessing this situation. Tell me about this assessment. What is this person? They're planning and preparing. They're hoping for the best. Feel they're going to reach out. They're hoping the other person's going to reciprocate. Yeah, this is someone focused on this the birth of something new, an Empress energy. This is someone hoping this person's open, available. Tell me more about this Eight of Wands. Yeah, see, this is someone feeling lonely, lack, negative energy, left out in the cold. Someone's ignoring someone or leaving them out in the cold, but there's some sort of loneliness. So this is two people who always feel they don't have enough money. So that's what they do. They focus on their money, their work. These are two people very much the same. King and Queen of Wands and King and Queen of Pentacles energy. But yet there's this passion, this desire, this spark and this attraction. So it's time to release old habits, patterns, and be ready for something new. But there is a healing and there is going to be a decision. Now somebody may have judged somebody wrong too. There's some sort of judgment. Maybe someone felt judged by someone, or they weren't being fair because they ignored or rejected. It could be someone who felt somebody didn't have any money, so they just ignored them. So because there's a lot of focus on that. Tell me about the Magician. This is an energy of a little mirroring energy too. But it's about two people who have everything they need, but love. Yeah, see, there's some sort of confusion. Things are confusing, feels complicated, so it's time to heal. It's an energy of someone doing inner work, facing that fear of someone ignoring them, maybe even the fear of rejection. But it's someone who's keeping something a secret. They're keeping it to themselves. It's someone who's not ready. Okay, they're dealing with something here. They could be working on their house and home. you know, working out, doing whatever it is they need to do. It's about getting healthier. It's about letting this old habit go. It could be just a lot of negativity. So there we have, see, starting something new. These just fell out. See, it's an energy of starting something new. Thinking about love. There's a spark and attraction here. So someone here is getting ready. They're preparing for something new. We have an Empress that's ready. This is someone also prepared. This person's still preparing. So I feel it's going to be a little time yet. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, see, a fresh new start, an invitation, an opportunity. So this is someone who is ready for something new. I do feel they've gone through a healing. I do feel there's some sort of decision. Yeah, tell me about this Two of Wands. This person, they're looking. See, they're looking where they were, where they want to go, a whole new path. See, this could be just when somebody was younger too. This could be two people who went their separate ways when they were younger, or when somebody wasn't ready. And now someone's ready. They feel ready financially. There it is. See, someone not reaching out. See, somebody come in. I feel we have someone who reached out to someone. And they were definitely very spontaneous with this fire energy, moving fast. So this is somebody going to reach out. They're in a hurry. They want to get this going before someone starts something new. So it's more than likely, and it could be two people who went their separate ways. So it may have nothing to do with these two people, but you can see this fast-moving energy. Fiery, passionate communication. Somebody wants to communicate. They want to reach out. So it's somebody who I feel, could be someone who's reached out to someone a couple times and they didn't reciprocate or respond, ghosted or ignored. It's just like I say, it's two people the same, always feel they don't have enough money and all they do is work. So it's an energy of two people preparing, that's for sure. Okay, let's have another look at this Eight of Wands. Got all these cards upside down. Yeah, see, it's time to go down a new path. So it has to do with the things you have in common, compatibility, but it's an energy of acknowledging. Someone didn't acknowledge somebody. So now we have this person changing their focus. And now this person feels they need to hurry up before this person starts something. So whatever it is this person was healing from, whether it's an actual detox, you know, it's just about letting go of things that don't serve, things that are unhealthy. So, but someone felt judged. See, someone didn't come in right or treat them right. They felt judged. So now this is someone, you know, turning their back on this person and looking the other way. This person up here wants to move, yeah, trying something different. See, preparing. So it's an energy of preparing. You're getting a heads up. This person's going to reach out, but they're preparing what they're going to say. Yeah, see, this is someone who's letting go, releasing something, habits, patterns, but it's everything they could want. They're hoping when they reach out, the other person reciprocates here, that they feel the same, that it's mutual. Interesting. Yeah, and there we have someone putting themselves out there. Someone getting themselves out there again, too. Like I say, it could be just someone who's, you know, come apart from someone and they're now ready for new. They've healed. But I do see this Queen of Wands, somebody here focusing on something else. This is someone who felt somebody was the one. But now they've kind of released this because it didn't serve them to take a risk, to reach out. But it also didn't serve this person to ignore the other person. Because now that they've healed, they're seeing things differently after a period of time. They're feeling different, you know, they're seeing things differently. Yeah, so this is somebody who was very negative, really stuck in a negative place, a lot of lack, loneliness. Tell me more about this Ten of Cups. Yeah, see, longing for love. A little reminiscing possibly too here, but say it's, yeah, you know, this is two people who think about each other a lot here, I feel, reminiscing kind of what happened. Tell me more about the Six of Cups. Yeah, see, friends, family, some sort of get-together, some sort of gathering, a reunion of some kind. So someone's offering this cup, an invitation to, you know, get together. It could come from other people too, but because I see people here. Yeah. There's a lot of reminiscing. See, I see happiness and, you know, someone getting out there again, feeling happy to get out there, but yet there's this somebody here in this social circle. So this is someone who, this is a feminine who definitely doesn't want a repeat of what happened before. But again, you can see this. This is something that's going to happen again. This is a gathering. It's something that's happened. It's going to happen again. So, but you can see someone releasing things that no longer serve. Someone could be moving on too, letting go of some people too. Yeah. But I actually feel this energy of new friends, social circle. Interesting. Yeah, we have a King of Cups. Someone here is longing for love. Someone's all in their feelings here. See, they've let go of something. It's their pride, their ego. Someone's pride and ego's holding them back. And it is possible someone's quit drinking, you know, partying too much. It could be some sort of gathering. If you went to a high school reunion, a wedding, or some kind of celebration, not too long ago, I would feel. Well, I'm seeing 3s and 2s, maybe a few months, up to 6 months, maybe 8 months. But yeah, this is someone who's definitely having a breakthrough. I feel they want to celebrate, like they want to get together and celebrate. So, but they have let go of something here, a habit, a pattern, whatever it is. It never served them. So I like this. This is definitely inner healing, feeling healthier, happier. Oh my. Yeah, and I feel this is, now they're weighing the pros and the cons. Should I or shouldn't I reach out? Yeah. Look at that. So this is someone just kind of waiting. I think this person knows the other person's waiting. See, this is someone being patient, waiting. I feel some of you may already know about this, people talking about it. Okay. But it's also waiting for this gathering, something that happens. So it could be something that comes in a cycle where people get together. It's going to be some sort of, this person's definitely feeling the love here. But I feel, like I say, yeah, they have some regret keeping you waiting. So they kind of, one minute they feel like there's no hope. The next minute they're kind of assessing this. I feel the feminine could be kind of looking at it that way too. But like I say, release that negative energy, that feeling like there's no hope. There's always hope. So it's an energy of someone having started, you know, having that faith. So they're assessing this situation. It's definitely someone who's been moving kind of slow. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. It could be both people moving slow too. Maybe just taking something slow. Yeah, we have someone speaking truth, questioning, being discerning, being wise. Yeah, someone here may have cut somebody out. They're no longer focused. And it could be this person here because someone's moving too slow. They feel there's no hope. So there's this other energy. But I feel like some of you would know who both of these people are, or it's just someone new. Because someone's focused on something new. But this person here is kind of still stuck in the past a little bit. Yeah. And it may not even be detox. Someone's pride got in the way, though. And it could be because they didn't want to tell someone, you know, that they were trying to quit drinking or get healthy or... Yeah. But I also feel it's about being a provider, being able to provide for somebody, providing somebody with what they want to make them happy. So, pretty interesting. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this is someone here. See, they're looking at this, someone speaking truth, or it has to do with someone giving someone advice. Some sort of judgment. This is someone speaking truth. I don't know if this is someone ignored someone. They felt that they had lack, no money. Someone here judged somebody. I feel somebody wasn't fair. So this is someone who's got something to say, that's for sure. But look at that. It has to do with someone putting in the effort. It's also someone who works. And I feel this is someone trying something different. See, asking someone out. It looks like a person who wants another opportunity. But it could very well be there's going to be some sort of get-together gathering. I feel someone here maybe didn't respond to someone or didn't acknowledge them. And now there's this opportunity going to present itself again. So the Empress is open. The Empress is kind, compassionate. So I say whether someone's open or not, available. Yeah, this is how someone's conducting themselves. They have faith in themselves. This is somebody with good morals, values. There's definitely someone who's learned something here. Doing things by the book, putting in effort, making someone work for it. That's what's going on here. Yeah, because this is someone who may have taken a risk in the past to get something going and it never served them. Or someone ghosted or ignored someone. Could be someone who felt like they were taken advantage of. So it could be a massive apology for keeping someone waiting. But I feel we have this beautiful, the Empress, this is someone who's healed. I mean, they've gotten over this. They've let it go. This is someone who knows their worth and value. Lovely. But it's also about this person knowing their worth and value as well. Very strong Taurus energy here. And it's funny, there's Taurus everywhere, whether it's masculine or feminine. Maybe both of you. Yeah, tell me more about this Knight of Cups. They're coming in to put effort. They want to build something. Yep, they're offering. This is solid too, building the foundation. This person's wants to celebrate something. They want to get together. There's definitely a spark and an attraction. But it's like this person was just sort of sitting there, you know. This is someone who just wasn't ready for whatever reason to go down that path, but now they're ready to go down this path because they've healed. It's someone who's gone through a bit of an awakening. Yeah, it could be somebody who didn't want to be judged. If they may have wanted to kind of keep it to themselves. They didn't want to be judged if they were trying to, quit drinking or whatever it is they were doing. So, yeah, but the detox can be anything. It's funny how that came up, releasing things, inner healing, cleanse. Yeah. And there we have someone who's single, someone who's independent. They take care of themselves. So there's some sort of truth with that Queen of Swords. Someone's speaking truth, but they've learned something. So this is someone who's learned something, and I do feel kind and compassionate. There's some kind of understanding. I do see mutual friends, friends who were like family, but someone who's single. So this is someone's habit. They're single. They work a lot. They take care of themselves. So this is two people who definitely have that single people who work a lot. A lot of focus on money, material things possibly too. Could be the feminine who's the Taurus energy, but I feel it's just an energy of Taurus energy. It doesn't have to be. It's just could be anyone. But there's definitely other signs here as well. In fact, all of them are here. So what is this Nine of Pentacles all about? Yeah, the Tower, something sudden. See, someone finding out someone is single. So they're coming in to put effort. There's a little bit of a shock surprise. There's some sort of truth. Someone's telling someone the truth, that someone may have ended a relationship. So this is somebody who was possibly healing from that too, but we have single energy. Tell me more about the Tower. Yeah, the Tower. Yeah, so someone definitely finding out someone's kind, compassionate, forgiving, a little bit of a shock. So this person's definitely coming in. So reliable too, stable, solid. So as if they make a date, they'll stick to it. Tell me more about this Pentacle, this opportunity. Yeah, this is an Emperor. This is someone who means business here. They're just going for it, yeah. They're going to do something to make you happy. This is someone shocked to find out there's something of happiness. I feel there's forgiveness. Something is forgivable. So whatever this person did, they had to do it. Obviously, their pride got in the way and maybe didn't want to say anything. But it's also someone coming in more humble. Yeah, there they are, letting their guard down, being humble. See, letting someone in. It's someone who pushed someone away. They were a little defensive, but this is also tearing down the walls. This is two people who often have walls built around themselves. It's now because that's the King and Queen of Pentacles. Tearing down the walls, letting each other in, putting all the cups on the table. This person's putting themselves out there. I'm going to tell you, there's one minute they feel like, they're going to be rejected, pushed away. But the next minute, and they kind of feel like there's hope. So they're, back and forth. But yeah, they're going to do it though. They're going to push through that energy and just go for it. I mean, it is somebody basically with that King of Wands energy of just being bold, feeling bolder, better. They're, whoever they are, they're feeling happier, healthier. Yeah. But you can see they're a little worried about that guarded defensive energy because we have the Queen of Swords. So someone needs to watch their words, temper the emotions. Yeah. Tell me about that defensive energy. Yeah, someone pushed somebody away, they regret it. There's going to be a big apology. So someone's just going to put themselves out there and say what they need to say. Yeah, they regret it. This is someone who didn't see the Two of Cups, that somebody actually was kind, compassionate, somebody who actually cared. So this is somebody who now realizes that this person actually cares about them. And there could be forgiveness here. And it's likely something that's happened before they even come in. Because there's someone giving advice or someone speaking truth in that social circle. Someone telling somebody something about someone else, and it's truth. So beautiful, yeah. Someone who's a Queen of Cups too, a motherly person. Someone who's also kind and compassionate, but it's just, we're talking about it. Yeah, see, someone's learned something. There's been some time in between. They've learned something. So things are calming down. So there's been time in between. I see someone distancing themselves from someone too. Could be people, letting go of some certain people, maybe in the social circle. But it's lessons being learned. Let's see, moving into calmer waters. Things are calm, or calming down. Now, this could be somebody wanting to visit. Yeah, they want to connect. So it's an energy of learning about each other, growing closer. This is someone who wants to get to know someone. They, you know, someone who probably didn't get an opportunity to get to know someone because of this. So it's about taking the lessons they've learned and applying it to this to grow closer, to connect. See, both people got to let their guard down. You got to let each other in here. So there it is, this person taking control of the situation, taking the lead. They're not, two people are no longer ruled by their emotions. Okay, but this person's determined for this to be successful. Look at that. This is going to be gorgeous. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Win or lose, victory. This person's aiming for victory, success. There's going to be truth. Yeah. They're having that aha moment as well. Yeah. Beautiful. So whoever this is, it almost looks like something started and it ended just as fast. It didn't go anywhere. Everything came to a standstill. Because it's like this person wanted to come in right. They weren't ready. I feel they knew it. They wanted it. Let me grab this. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. See, it's about acknowledging. Okay, there's things that need to be acknowledged, and they know it. Someone didn't acknowledge this person. They maybe even tried to avoid them. So this is someone going, aha, why somebody was avoiding them. So there was some avoidance here. Someone was avoiding someone for whatever reason. Maybe it was them, you know. Yeah, but there's going to be some truth. Yeah, it has to do with someone feeling more confident. See, they felt that pull, that attraction. They felt very confident, and then they weren't. That's what I feel. But they're definitely, see, it has to do with someone who has faith in themselves. See, they didn't have faith in themselves at that point. So this is someone who's just, they're taming the beast within themselves, the habit, the lifestyle. There's a need for change of lifestyle, the way they conduct their lives. Okay, so I see someone who's being very strict with themselves, very structured. I do feel they have good morals and values. Yeah, but it's about taming the beast and having faith in themselves. There's something this person needed to accomplish. Yeah, they kept it all in. They didn't say anything. They kept it all to themselves. But there was a lot of emotional energy here. So there was some sort of secret. And I do feel focusing on self, you know, feeling insecure, not ready. Now they're feeling a much more confident. It definitely could be a detox energy. Like I say, drinking too much is not leading a healthy life, whatever it is. So, yeah, there it is. Truth. You're going to connect. I was just going to pull this deck up, and that was stuck in the middle. Yeah, so I feel like, you know, this is something that could work out. It's up to you to decide. I feel the feminine has a decision to make, a judgment. So I don't know if two people didn't judge each other fair, or someone just made a bad decision. But there is going to be a decision to be made at the end of this. And I definitely see forgiveness, kindness, compassion. It could be closure. It could be just a closure for some of you. But I feel somebody wants to see you. They want to do things with you. They want to spend time. So if it is a drinking issue, there's definitely something that probably can't happen when you do things together. So they might feel a little insecure about that. But this is someone who also sees all the possibilities. They look at how this all play out. They're planning and preparing, hoping for the best. So they're really coming in with a very positive energy. So they're definitely, getting in touch with all their feelings and emotions. They see opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. Yeah, I think this person wants to know too, if you're seeing anyone, if you're open, because often this is someone who may have other options, so there's something that they want some clarity with too. But there's the Tower. See, someone's going to let go of all their options too. I definitely see honesty, good morals, and values. So it's a little bit of a shock, surprise what this person tells you. Yeah, but there it is, the Empress. This is someone who sees the Empress. It's everything they could ever want. So it's somebody who made a bad decision, or they feel they did. But this is someone who had to do what it is they needed to do for self. But I'll tell you, the spark, the attraction, some of you, it's just a new person. Like I say, it's just the timing probably wasn't right because of the Wheel of Fortune energy. Was that here? I thought it was. No. But yeah, just to me, it feels like the timing wasn't right. And it could be someone who wasn't ready for commitment. It could have somebody here who wasn't ready for that. Beautiful. Take care. Wish you the best. The birth of something new. Beautiful Empress energy. Anything you need to release, habits, patterns, now's the time to do it because this person's coming in. Now, it's hard to say. It could be another 6 months, but this is someone who's coming towards you. They want to see you. Okay? They want to grow closer. They want to get to know you. They want to do things with you. So I feel this is someone who wasn't able to do anything. Their hands were tied for some reason. But they certainly haven't stopped thinking about you. Take care. See you soon.